Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we've got the new EZA right here. This is the TEQ Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Very popular character that came out. This was a global and JP LR at the same time actually, which was very exciting. Funny enough, they didn't permanently make that time slot global and JP same time, by the way. Because the next year, the future Gohan and Trunks was only on JP. Strange that they did that, right? So if we take a look, this guy's weak to... Oh, Windows 11, hang on. All right, here we go. So this guy's weak to Space Traveling Warriors. Honestly, Space Traveling Warriors is not really that exceptional. It kind of like sucks ass pretty heavily, especially for what we're looking for, which is specifically LR, Space Traveling Warrior characters, right? So, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of just playing around. I was going to just run double Bojack. I mean, we'll see. I doubt that, like, it's not like this is going to be tough anyway, but I just running double Bojack. It's like, yeah, I'm not really interested in running Ginyu, dude. Like, no. Poor Ginyu. They, like, if they really wanted to, they could have made Ginyu good. It would have been better had they done that, because just, you know, villains. Thank God for the legendary Krispy Kreme, incredible, beautiful, sexalicious, super EZA mechanic, which Dokkan has introduced into the game. Remember, yet again, that super EZAs literally have completely changed the game for villains. Super EZAs have. Super EZAs are so big. For villains, specifically. I mean, I know a lot of, like you know, Super EZA Trunks and Goten are very good for the youth team. You know, like Super EZA Vegito Blue is very effective. Right, a lot of different characters like that for sure, but at Super EZAs, it really helps villains because it's just a thing. They're like the hero characters are more popular, right? Like the Saiyans are just going to be more popular. Like it is what it is, right? So like they're always going to be more popular. They're always going to be getting more versions, more characters. Always going to be like that. So there is some pressure with Dokkan, where they do have to make sure they're hitting when they drop villain characters. That's very important. Now, remember, for honestly, so like I like to use what it tells me to when I'm doing these videos and runs, right? Like it's telling us to use Space Traveling Warriors, so I'm doing that. Honestly, I mean, you guys just run your fucking Beast Gohan setups, your Fusion setups, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta setups, and you'll trash this like nothing, right? Remember that the category gives you defense. The ability to actually damage this guy comes from the legendary power link. So, it's, again, all you do is you just run your good characters and you're going to be good to go. But I like to try and, you know, use what's sort of intended. This, I think, is just a little bit of a quirky category for kind of like this specifically. Here, we'll do this, yeah. Alright, let's go. We should be able to kill pretty easily. Here's some of these old-ass LRs. It's so funny, like, back in the day, I remember people being very upset, by the way, when Bojack got that yellow coin LR back in 2017. People were mad. They were real mad. And then it's like, I mean, you know, it's pretty crazy to think about the fact that was 8 years ago, and we have not seen LR Kid Buu show up yet. Like, I feel like I do the LR Kid Buu stuff a lot less than other people, but, like, it is still pretty nuts, right? That Kid Buu doesn't have an LR. I mean, remember, for a while, it was Kid Buu and Omega Shenron. You know, Omega Shenron's not as popular as Kid Buu, but for someone like me who, growing up, the strongest characters in Dragon Ball history were Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron, right? Like, those were, like, the characters. Oh, Hidden Potential System, Super Attack Dodge, nice. Those were the characters at the time, right? Oh, by the way, this Gohan doesn't have a battle motion, huh? So he could get, like, an interesting one at some point. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. This Gohan getting, like, a cool-ass battle motion. Oh, yeah, dude. That would be so fire. Oh, my God, I can't wait. I would love to see this Gohan getting, like, some really... I think this Gohan getting a Dokkan Fest would be really fun. Right, so, like... I think it would work well for, like, Golden Week or New Year's or maybe, I guess, the Tanabata replacement. where we could have either a dual Dokkan Fest of Gohan and Bojack, or a Dokkan Fest LR Gohan and Carnival LR Bojack. Even though Bojack is certainly not like, oh my god, like dual fest worthy, really. We got this is, yeah. The only thing about me using this setup is that this can happen right here, which is where we get both TUR Bojacks on the same rotation. Remember, we'll be able to defend here, but we're not going to be able to do damage since the Legendary Power Link is not up. So, that's sad. That's sad. We got no damage coming on this turn. Baby, I'm going to miss some of these time-limited buff characters too, dude. I know it, you know, it'd be more fun, if they're just, like, permanent or something like that, but, man, I hope Dokkan keeps that in their bag of tricks for a while. The time-limited buffs. Like, to me, I think the GDC, again, just speaking from my perspective personally, the GDC, I think, was more enjoyable because, you know, Blue Vegito, Baby, the Super Saiyan, the 4th anniversary Super Saiyan 4s, LR Rose, right, were legitimate good characters we could run. Wow, yeah, it's been so long since this guy's been relevant, huh? That animation, it's gonna be fun seeing this again. Hell yeah, dude. It's been quite a while. Oh, dude, what's Cooler's battle motion gonna look like? Damn, yeah, I'm looking at this team, and it's like, which, like, I feel like full power Bojack, he could end up having maybe a shitty one, right? Final Form Coolers, too. Like, I hope they have him do... It was, you know, the blue Cooler in Legends from 1,000 years ago. The, you know, Kuriwa Uchu Saikuda! Like, that green card was so crazy. Where he would kind of do that little, like, pose thing he does. Like, that could be his battle motion. But usually, they just look so much better when there's auras. Cooler never really has, like aura. Is there any moment where Cooler has aura? Like, I mean, well, he's Mr. Aura, that, yeah. But, like, actually, like, has aura turned on? He doesn't, does he? Cool, not Final Form Cooler. I don't think so. Man, this guy's probably up for, this guy's probably up for EZA soon, by the way, this Cooler. I'm actually not sure. So, I wonder if they're going to EZA all those worldwide characters together. So, remember, one thing that has not yet happened is a Carnival LR has not EZA'd yet. So, I don't know. Like, I could see Tanabata being all about... Like, I think Namek for Tanabata, and then with the 2022 worldwide characters EZAing, to me is like... I don't want to use the word obvious, because it's going to be Daima. It's Cope. It's Cope. But, I mean, it's obviously going to be Daima, but think about how sick the Tanabata, like, celebration would be. I think you just, you know, people will say Frieza should be the Dokkan Fest, but, you know, just very, very simply put, they're not going to lead the celebration with Dokkan Fest Frieza and then with Carnival Super Saiyan Goku. I just don't see it. I think they would, you know, Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Goku, and then Carnival Frieza at the end. And then, you know, we would then be adding in the 4 worldwide LRs to those teams. I think that would be really crazy, right? Final Form Cooler, Metal Cooler, and then the TEQ Super Saiyan Goku, and then the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. I think that would be a really, really fun celebration, chat. Definitely could work pretty well, I think. Because I would, like, okay. The reason I'm mentioning this as a real thing, too, is keep in mind that we're closing in on the 11th anniversary, where the base Goku and the Int Carnival Kid Gohan, I think they're very likely to EZA during the 11th anniversary. So, do they want to have the first ever Carnival LR, the Super Saiyan Goku, do they want him to be the first Carnival LR EZA? That's what I'm wondering. Is he going to be the first Carnival LR EZA? So if that's the case, I feel like they probably would be attached to a major celebration and not just like, you know, they're not going to be the October celebration or some shit like that, right? I don't think so. I'll do this, I guess. Probably shouldn't have brought Cooler. Whatever. It's all good. Hopefully Turles can just put Gohan away for us. Come on, Turles Chan. You got 24 key, bruh. Crazy, this guy's EZA was a year ago. Yeah, it was almost a year ago. Well, I don't want to say to the day. It's still like another week and a half. I remember I had just I just sat down. Like, I never go see movies or anything. And I remember I had just fucking sat down to see the new Alien movie. And they tweeted out, it was like a trailer, like Goku Broly trailer. I remember being so pissed. Like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. I never go see movies or anything. And the second I do, they're tweeting this out. All right, well, anyway, there we go. Gohan, ready to be EZA'd. I think Gohan's going to be quite good. I think he's going to be very powerful on the LR Gohan, Goten, and Trunks youth category team. So, all right, guys, let's just go ahead and get him EZA'd. Check it out. We saw, we got some new Supreme Magnificent Battle stages, some content today. And then the Peppy Gal stuff obviously starts early next week. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.